This video is part of the Level 1 Design series. Before starting any design, the design objectives and requirements must be defined and clearly understood. There are two Level 1 projects to choose from. This video will focus primarily on the streamer duration project. The parachute duration project is very similar and the design process is the same, so parts of this video do apply to both projects. The design definition for the parachute duration design will follow in the next video. However, you should watch both regardless of which project you are working on. The design objectives for the 1/4 A SD, that's an abbreviation for the 1/4 A streamer duration rocket, is based on NAR Rule 31. National Association of Rocketry, NAR rules define rocket types. In this case, Rule 31 defines a rocket that is designed to achieve a maximum flight duration. That is the total time from liftoff until touchdown. Obviously, from the name, it must use a streamer recovery system. Note that NAR rules do not place limits on engine power, only on the design objectives and in this case, the recovery system. Now, under Rule 31, there are a variety of events based on engine power level. In this case, you will be designing for the 1/4 A event. When you put the rule and the event together, you have a 1/4 A streamer duration definition. In NAR competition, there are no additional design requirements other than general safety restrictions. Because this project is intended for the novice rocket designer, there are additional restrictions on the design. This is to keep the design simple and straightforward. It will limit the performance you can achieve, but it will make learning the design process quicker and easier. After you gain more experience, you may want to come back and do a more advanced version of this project without these restrictions. That would be a Level 2 project. Specifications for this project. First one, engine. We're going to give you a very specific engine to use, the 1/4 A 3-3T. There are other 1/4 A engines that would be perfectly valid in an NAR competition, but for the purpose of this project, we're going to limit you to that specific engine. The next issue is mass. The flight mass of your rocket cannot exceed 25 grams, and that's based on how much weight that engine is capable of lifting. Launch guide. We want you to use a very standard 1/8 inch launch lug for your launch guide. Your recovery system obviously should be a streamer because this is a streamer duration rocket. And altimeter, you will not fly an altimeter in this rocket because it's a duration rocket, not an altitude rocket. Now, material restrictions. We want you to limit the size of your body tube. Use only a T5 paper body tube. T5, by the way, is sometimes referred to as BT5. We usually just use the terminology T5. Nose cone. A balsa or a filled balsa nose cone. Okay, I realize you don't know what filled balsa is at this point, and that's okay. We'll get to that. Fins. Your fins should be made of 1/16 inch balsa wood or 1/16 inch filled balsa or 1/16 inch paper laminated balsa. Again, I realize you don't know what paper laminated means. We will come back to that. Your streamer. Your streamer should be made of standard crepe paper. That's a party streamer. Adhesives. You can use any type of adhesives you want. You can use yellow and white wood glues. You can use CA glue. You can use epoxy. And you should try to learn how to use all three of those glues. Finish. You're going to want to paint your rocket. We're going to use a spray paint, an acrylic spray paint. We're going to use primer first and then go over top with colored paint. All other parts. Key is keep the standard parts and materials. Don't try to use anything exotic or unusual in this project. Keep it simple and basic. This has been design definition for the Level 1 1/4 A streamer duration project.